Yo, let's do this real quick while that's in my brain. All right, we're gonna do the breakdowns of the levels of money and who you gotta be to attain it, right? All right, so if you wanna make tens of thousands, 10,000 a month, you just gotta be a hustler. You gotta get out and hustle. Whatever you're doing, you gotta really push it, right? If you wanna start making 30s and the 40s, you gotta be a hustler and be very reliable. You gotta maintain that hustle and be very reliable. You feeling that? All right. And then let's say you want to start hitting the 50s and the 60s. Now you're about to be a millionaire because you hit 50 a month, 60 a month. At 75, I think 78,000 a month is $1 million a year, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. Something to that nature. 80s, something up in there. You get my point. So in order to attain that number, 50, 60,000, which you're virtually a millionaire, which ain't hard to do. You'll be a millionaire before you know it. Really, real talk. You probably have already a millionaire, you just don't do your numbers. But anyway, in order to attain that level, the millionaire status, you gotta have the same hustle, same reliability, and now you gotta stop lying. Yeah, you gotta stop lying. Even when shit goes wrong, you just gotta, hey, this is what it is, this is what it ain't. Or give them enough detail where you don't have to spill all the beans and tell them all your background business. You feel me? You can just give them enough where they can know, okay, this is what it is, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the rest, I don't want to tell you. You can do it like that too. But you got to keep the same hustle, be reliable, and you got to stop lying. And now, what I've seen when you start talking about tens of millions, in my opinion, you still got to have them same 4 qualities, but you have to add networking for sure. You got to start meeting up with other dudes, other 100,000aires and millionaires and a few 10,000 dudes. You know, they come in handy too if they're really ready to go. But at that point, and that's where I had to start. This is where I started changing myself, because I saw that limit. I kept having a limit, and it was me. It was my personality. You feel me? I had to let go of certain street principles. You know what I'm saying? And then also I realized Miami streets is very different. When I started traveling, I realized people don't really like dudes from Miami because we ignorant. You know what I'm saying? We got and I was very I don't know if I was ignorant, but I was ignorant compared to how I am now, I think, in my opinion. But yeah. So yeah, you gotta add networking onto the list then. And that's networking with people that's generating, not just people with potential. That's my friend. Nah, all that, you gotta cut the fat with them. You feel me? Once you hit that M, you gotta start cutting fat, because what happens is your lifestyle, you may not be balling it or trying to ball or trying to stunt, but just being around you, your lifestyle will bleed over onto them, and that's balling. They will be balling. I've had people just ride with me. Oh, just go to lunch real quick. I'm just running errands, going to meet people, da-da-da. And by the time I looked at and thought about the end of the day, I'm like, yo, I just spent $270 on them. You know what I'm saying? By the end of the day, 50 this meal, 60 that meal, 100 at the end of the night. You're like, hold on, bro. They would have never ate like that if they weren't around me. So that's when it hit me that, oh, that's why people be saying you're balling. I was really just living. But when you're generating a lot of money, 40 a month, 30, anywhere past 30 a month, it starts bleeding over. I mean, if you're stupid with your money, then hey, people, hey, you could, I don't know. But anywhere past 30 a month, it starts bleeding over, and people see it. They live off of it. You know what I'm saying? You got to start being careful who you go with, and make sure the people that you paying for, they got some money. They may not be where you at, but let's say if you on an M, hey, at least they're 100,000aire type dude. They on their way to $250,000, or they fell off and now they back up, or they got some type of pedigree. You know what I'm saying? That's the level you're gonna have to be at when you start talking about an M, and trying to, yeah, really just an M, really. And because Yeah, just really at an M. Anything over 30,000, that's not even an M. That's 360,000 a year. So anything between like $250,000, that's kind of low. But anything between $250,000 and a year, yeah, you're gonna have to start shedding a dead weight for sure. And then that go to that 10 million mark is networking. And then what I've seen, the people that I know that are worth 100 million and more, they do all of those things with the networking, all of that, and they, how do you say, they expand throughout the family. You know what I'm saying? Now Susan got a hotel building and she 12. Like if my plans, you know, by God's grace and God's known and unknown, responsible for our progress to all of you, if it goes to plan, my son will be he'll see more M's than I would have seen at 30. He would have seen more M's at fucking 18 before he really got in the workforce. He'll have that many M's. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I see they do it. They expand throughout the family, where whenever you go to a Arab store, a corner store or some shit, and you see the little young dude, the little young kid taking the money, he's learning how to control y'all motherfuckers. He's learning how to say, hey, put that back. Hey, did you pay for that? How much is this? He's learning how to run the store. They're expanding throughout the family. Now, they may not be 100 millionaires, but they're still using 100 millionaires. You get my point. But they still using the same wealth principles. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to say, in order for you to go to the next level of money, you definitely got to be a better person. And even your look plays a high part in that too, which is why, like, this year, I want to do everything for myself. I did a lot of shit for everybody for a lot of years. So this year it's all about me. I done straightened so many people's teeth and this, and man, this year it's gonna be about me. But I paid my dues type shit. You feel me? Can't nobody tell me nothing type shit. Nobody, even my mom, she still be finding old girls' clothes like, God, man, how much clothes you buy for these girls? Man, my girls was shit. Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, that also plays a part in it. You feel me? Like when you want to go to that multi-million thing, I notice all multi-millionaires between that million and 10 million, they all got a look. You know what I'm saying? They all start looking like celebrities. They all in the gym. They all, you know what I'm saying, got a barber, that exact barber that they go to, which one I'm trying to lock in with this bum. He good, but he just so booked. God, I gotta like get in his brain like, hey, I'm king type shit, you know. But anyway, I gotta work him. I gotta admire him. I gotta work him. Obviously, I haven't made him feel good enough where I've worked up in his scale. I gotta make him feel good. He'll put me up there. Hey, it is what it is. But yeah, those are the principles I've learned, and I ain't touch 100 M's yet, but I'm gonna get there for sure. And I see the next things I gotta do, which will be like my look, and expanding networking with people who are generating from 10,000 up into whatever. It don't really matter. Just people that are just generating money. That's what my next level is, to take everything to the next move. Then I can expand within my network, like my family, my friends, you know, y'all. If one of y'all randomly want to do something, I'm all for it. Like, and I'm very transparent with my shit. Anyway, I got attorneys and all. Everything I do is like that. I do keep my shit transparent. Look, you see this shit right here? Them calluses, that won't come off. You see that? Ain't like I'm proud of, or you can't even see it in the camera, but it don't come off. That's hard work in the streets, bro. So I appreciate people's time and their money. That's why I don't even try to take up y'all time in a video. Y'all got money to go get type shit. You feel me? But anyway, you know how I go. More information in 10 minutes than you gonna ever get with Suit Boy. Yeah. Stay up, man. King shit.